Hi, Princeton K. I hope you're doing well today. We are going to be looking at a story in your packet for the week of May 4th through the 8th. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you so you can see our story today. This story is called Zoey's Sale Surprise by Jacqueline Adams. So if you read the previous story, the story before, we also read about Zoey and her pet that she was dying to have. She wanted a pet so bad. And she ended up getting a cat. There's her pet cat. So today we're going to read about how Zoey starts to plant some seeds for a plant sale, but she doesn't remember what seeds she planted. So we're going to find out how she turns that problem into a solution. So today we're going to scroll back up to the top. The strategy we're going to work on is asking questions. Remember, when we ask questions, it can help us to find our answers. When we find those answers, it helps us to better understand the story. So we're thinking about the story, we're going to ask some questions. One of those questions we can ask is, who is in the story? Another question we can ask is, where is the story taking place? Another question we could ask is, what is the character doing? Or when is the story happening? Or why did the character do that? Or how was the problem solved? Okay, those are some questions we can ask as we're reading to help us to better understand. All right, so we are going to go ahead and take a quick picture walk. Go back to the front cover. Oops. All right. This story is called Zoey's Sale Surprise. Oops. Zoey's Sale Surprise by Jacqueline Adams. If it's by her, she wrote the words, so we call that person the author. Very good. All right, so let's look back at our pictures and find out what we're reading about. So remember, main character is Zoey, and she has a sister named Sybil. Look at her face right there. How is she looking in that picture, the sister? Not happy. Oh, it looks like Zoey has some seeds. Let's look at what she might be growing. We see some maybe tomatoes, some flowers, some peppers. Ooh, and her sister's doing this. Maybe she's upset. Zoey, oh, she seems to have been planting her seeds and now they're beginning to grow. Wow, she's got a lot of plants, doesn't she? Remember when we planted seeds in class and they started to grow? Oh, here she is selling her plants. Oh, there's her neighbors. Look at what they all have in their windows. Different kinds of plants. All right. So as we're reading today, we're going to be asking questions to help us to understand our story today, Zoey's Sale Surprise by Jacqueline Adams. I will read and I want you to follow along. You can use your finger, you can use your pencil to put your finger on each of those words to help you as we're reading. Zoey was looking for something. Zoey, what are you doing? Remember when we see these are quotation marks, so that means somebody is talking. So we're going to try to read it like the character today. Zoey, what are you doing? Her big sister Sybil asked. I need something to sell at the big sale, Zoey said. What will people want to buy? Okay, so she's trying to find something to sell. Zoey saw seed packets on the shelf. I will grow plants, she said. People like plants. Zoey put the seeds on the table. Just then the cat jumped up. He played with the seeds. He swished them all over the table. Your seeds are mixed up, Sybil said. Zoey looked at a seed. You have no idea what it is, Sybil said. Well, I can fix that, Zoey said. So Sybil's like, Zoey, you don't know what seeds those are. And Zoey's not worried, is she? All right. Zoey planted the seeds in the cups. I will see what grows, she said. Little plants started to grow, but they all looked the same. Are they all the same? But sometimes when plants start to grow, they might look the same because they're just tiny, tiny. They're just starting to sprout, maybe 1 or 2 leaves, so it might be hard to tell right now. Zoey looked at a plant. What is this? She asked. Let's think, what's she going to do to solve her problem? She doesn't know which plant is which. Zoey, it is time to sell the plants, Cybele said. How will people know what the plants are? I will make a sign, Zoey said. It will tell what the plants are. Does she know what the plants are? Zoey and Cybele set up the sign. A woman stopped to look. What kind of plant is this? She asked. You will find out when it grows, Zoey said. It is a surprise. The woman smiled. I will take 1 surprise, please. And her sign says, surprises for sale. Oh. Okay. Zoey sold all her plant surprises. She got her cat a toy with the money she made, and all the sale surprises grew and grew. So there's her plants that she sold to all her neighbors growing in their windows. All right, so now you can pause the video right now, and I want you to go ahead and you can reread the story to one of your family members or reread it back to yourself. Find some diagraphs in there, find sight words like the, a, is, it, can, she. Find those sight words and circle them with your pencil. When you're done, you can push play and we'll go through the questions. All right, question number 1. What is Zoey looking for? We're going to find this on page 1. Something to fix, something to eat, or something to sell. So if you look back in the story, what is Zoey looking for? What is she trying to do in the first part of the story? Let's go back to page 1. Zoey was looking for something. Zoey, what are you doing? Her big sister Cybele asked. I need something to sell at the big sale. Zoey said, what will people want to buy? Well, there's our answer. So what is she looking for? She's looking for something to fix, something to eat, or something to sell. Circle your answer. All right, question number 2. What does Zoey find? Seeds, her sister, or cat? What does Zoey find? Circle one picture, A, B, or C. Question 3, what happened to the seeds? A, the seeds got mixed up. B, the cat ate the seeds. Or C, the seeds got too small. Go back to page 2. What happened to the seeds? Question 4, where does Zoey put the seeds? On dishes, in cups, or in gardens? So where does she plant the seeds? Question 5, what is Zoey looking at when she says, what is this? A flower, a seed, or a plant? So go back to page 3. What is Zoey looking at when she says, what is this? Question 6. What will Zoey's sign tell people? How to care for the plants? How much water the plants need? Or what the plants are? Let's go back to page 4. What will Zoey's sign tell people? Her sister says, how will people know what the plants are? I will make a sign, Zoey said. It will tell what the plants are. So now let's look at our answers. The sign tells people how to care for the plants, how much water the plants need, or what the plants are. Question 7. What does the woman buy? A plant, B, a sign, or C, a seed? Go to page 5. What does the woman buy? And question 8. Let's look at the parts of the story. So look at the chart. What happens to the plants at the end of the story? Right, so here's the beginning. Look at what Zoe's doing. She's holding her seeds, looking at them, thinking to herself, what should I grow? In the middle, what happens to Zoe? She gets kind of confused. She doesn't know what plants she planted, what seeds they were. Now let's find the picture to match the end of the story. At the end, this one at the end, or this one at the end? What would make the most sense? She has a cup with seeds in it. The seeds have grown into plants in her neighbor's house, or the cat mixes up these seeds. So choose your picture that would make the most sense at the end of the story. All right, that is it for today, Princeton K. I will see you later this week for another fun video to help you continue learning at home. Keep doing your best and have a great day.